So one of the next albums that or like artists that I'm gonna do album rankings for is Future. And the big reason I'm doing that is mainly because Future just has so many albums and I want to talk about them all because I'm a really big Future fan. But another reason is because of this album and this little kind of like I want to say 2 album run off the top of my head because it was EVOL and then The Wizard dropped like back to back, kind of like year wise. I really love this album. EVOL specifically, by the way, real quick, the this like cool little title, it's love backwards, real subtle. Anyway, this album, first of all, is like production wise is great. This is probably the most unique sounding Future project that like noticeable in his discography. It has that whole like evil sound that he kind of has. Like it's kind of like an album full of Holy Ghost. If the Holy Ghost song off of I Never Liked You, it's very evil sounding, very devilish sounding. Like Smokey, just like him just talking his stuff over like this malicious sounding beat. That is basically, this is an album full of that. And the lyrical content is not really unique for Future, but it's kind of an album full of him talking about it. And this album is it's bite-sized. I want to say it's like 12 songs. That is not a big Future album at all. Especially now, like his last few projects have been like 16 to 18 songs. So whenever you get a 12-track one, it's pretty nice. It's just Future, which is pretty good besides Low Life, but I'll get to Low Life in a minute. But like I said, the production on this is very hard. Like, it's hard, it's great, it's very relentless. The cover, I haven't even spoke about the cover. This cover is beautiful. It's been sitting in my Amazon cart for like a hot little minute now. I want to get it really bad just because of how beautiful it looks. The 4-song run at the start of this, I'm pretty sure, I can never remember the name of the intro song, but In Her Mouth is on it, Maybach. No, it's not In Her Mouth. Is it In Her Mouth? And then Zanny Family. That little 4-song like start is so good. I love Zanny Family a lot. Like I said, this is kind of a more unique sound. Fly Shit Only with that guitar beat like the whole time with him just spitting over it is also a really good one. I think In Her Mouth is kind of one of those like undercut Future songs that like is really good, but it's not necessarily the most popular one. Kanye listened to. There's a video of him and Kim Kardashian in a car listening to it. If that tells you anything, that has to be somewhat decent. And this is old Kanye. This ain't new Kanye. I went this whole time, the whole 2.5 minutes, without mentioning how good Low Life is. Low Life is an amazing song. Beautiful. I love The Weeknd on it. I don't think he carries it like some other people do, but I would kill for a Weeknd and Future collaboration album because of this song. This song and Double Fantasy are like the 2 best examples of what they can do together. Future's verse is amazing. Wicked is a great outro. One of the, like, in my opinion, this is just one of Future's best albums. Little spoiler alert, that video about ranking Future projects will probably take a hot minute for me to work on because there's 22 albums. I've already listened to most of them just because of actual, like, I've already heard them before. I just got to listen to some older ones. But ranking them and picking which one is better than the other, because I could wake up the next day and think this one's not as good as The Wizard or think this one is better than The Wizard. But this having a smaller bite size helps it out a lot because it's just kind of banger after banger after banger for about 45 minutes. Just 45 minutes of straight hard bangers. To me, this is one of the few albums I've ever listened to that's no skips. I genuinely think this is one of Future's... This is a top 5 album from him, if I had to rank it. And it's definitely... I don't think it's 5, so it's more like top 4. I don't really know where exactly I would put it in this little top 5, top 6. It's definitely up there, though. Like, just all things considered. The producer, I think for most of it was Metro Boomin, but Future also put a hand in his production, like a lot on here. Really like that. I think that was awesome. I can't get over the production on here and the way he's able to ride all over it. Zanny Family, the hook, the way like he like drowns his voice out over the beat and then kind of like stays nonchalant the whole time. It's kind of like a better version of a Mixtape Pluto song. A lot of the songs on there, but I like this. If Zanny Family was on Mixtape Pluto, it'd be like one of his best Future projects. Anyway, this is why I think I think EVOL is it's an album full of bangers. It is a 10 out of 10 album full of peak Future. I know I mainly talked about like the ending of this project because I mean Low Life and Wicked I think are the last two songs, but even the middle is pretty good. You got Seven Rings, which is a great song, Lie to Me, Lil Haiti Baby. Those are photocopied. I really like Photocopied. I think it's probably one of Future's most underrated songs out of his whole discography. But like I was just saying, like even though the middle might not be as impactful or as hard or as good as the first of the album or the second half, it's still like pretty great and consistent. Kind of, it gets you through it, you know what I mean? You're not going to get bored sent to the middle of it. You're still going to be hard, and then you get this instant dopamine hit in the beginning for the first 5 songs. You're like, wow, these are amazing. You get a little like cool, like these are great Future songs, and then the ending is back into just peak Future. If you made it to the end of this video, then I greatly appreciate it. If you want to join the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month, you absolutely can. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I love y'all.